We've completed the tutorial, guys.
Oh God.
No.
Damn, I died during the tutorial.
I'm
Okay.
almost a murder hobo.
Let's recap with this sweet dramatic music for last week.
Need to see a black screen.
What do you mean you see a black screen? How do you
I
see?
also just see a black screen.
I didn't put any. Oh, there's still dynamic lighting on here by accident. I guess I didn't label. Great.
That's kind of funny. You were just like, I prepared this since the beginning. Ha! A black screen.
I think at the beginning I was like, oh, I'll give dynamic lighting another shot, but it just is a waste of time.
I put myself on the map.
You were already on the map. The problem is there's just so many things and you guys are in the middle of the crowd. It's really hard to see you. I don't know if we'll actually be using as much of this as a battle map as it is just a point of reference for you all.
Now there's two of me.
Alright.
I blend into the concrete.
Yeah, you sure do. Last session, you guys were taken in by Cassius and some other guards, as well as a wyvern spear guard, if you want to call them that. And after the events of what happened at the abandoned theater, you guys were all questioned individually without much of a chance to prepare. Unfortunately, all of you gave a little bit of a different story. There were quite a few inconsistencies between what each of you were saying. And eventually, the last person asked in was Eric himself, who everything seemed to come down to Eric. And what everyone else said was riding on his shoulders, but fortunately Eric kind of cracked under the pressure since there was just too many inconsistencies already, and after a lot of debating and back and forth, eventually Eric admitted the truth that they helped Susanna and Robert escape and looked like they had died. After all of this happened, you guys were thrown into some holding cells individually where you conversed, and some of you disappeared into the shadows of your cells and waited silently until eventually you were greeted by a familiar face, that of Elaine Wyvernspear. And he was questioning you, Eric, trying to find out where Susanna went and what you knew about that entire situation. And after a lot of discussion and more debate, you settled upon an agreement. You asked if you could accompany Elaine to find Susanna before she was gone for good, and he agreed to it. Letting you guys out of your cells, you guys found your way into the city, did a little bit of shopping, and then eventually settled down at the tavern for the night. Whereas the next day, you were set to meet Elaine in the town square. And eventually, as you guys made your way there, you saw there were guards blocking the entrances to the town square. Big crowds all over the place. And in the middle of this town square, there were these three large pyres with different people on them, one of which was recognized by Gustav and Cinder, someone that they knew.
Patrick entered channel.
And after pushing your way through the guards and into the crowd, you guys ended up in a bit of a situation. Gustav looked like he was out of control. He was trying to draw his sword, and everyone was trying to stop him using magic and all sorts of things rushing him. And eventually, you guys knocked him unconscious. You put him to sleep for a round with magic. But at that same moment, large explosions started going off in the square. And that is where we will pick up now. You guys find yourselves in this town square. There are numerous amounts of people crowding the streets. A crazy mob, and everyone's dispersed and spread out in a panic after everything that happened surrounding Gustav and these explosions just going off. It looks like the New Dawn that are with the Archbishop, who's currently in front of you guys, have started to surround him and try and push their way out to safety. As for the rest of you, you find yourselves kind of dispersed within the crowd and around the area. And let's just start this whole thing off. If you guys can find your tokens, everybody can roll for initiative. I guess I'll open up old Gustav's sheet here.
At least I'm faster than somebody.
It's probably best Eric goes last anyway. Before he sets everybody on fire.
Throws a fireball.
Hey, he has no more necklace beads, so he can't even do that.
He'll find a way. He's just like, can I make this stick into a bomb?
Yeah. Can I explode all this stuff?
And I run into the flame.
Sorry, I was getting a text message. Sorry.
Patrick entered channel.
Getting distracted. Okay. So essentially, this is what happens. This is what you guys see. You've all rushed towards Gustav, pushing through the crowd, trying to stop him. His hand is on his blade. As he falls unconscious, his blade exits its sheath, and you see all of these bodyguards start preparing themselves for some sort of battle. But at that very moment, this, like, about 5 or 6, actually 6 or so, large explosions start going off all around you guys. There's these carts around, and it looks like they've been rigged with some sort of explosives, and you start seeing this light, almost green-tinged gas start filling up the air. I need all of you guys to roll me willpower saving throws. Okay, so we have Gustav, Cinder, Filia, and Eric and Teague. Uh-huh. Okay, so, Cinder, you feel yourself, you hear these explosions go off, and you're not entirely sure what's happening. And then when you look up, you see absolute chaos around you. It looks like there's all sorts of disgusting creatures and like demons running around and attacking people, and you just feel this urge to fight. So pretty much as it is right now, Cinder, you've realized now that you're completely surrounded by enemies.
Okay. First thing I want to do is, seeing I'm surrounded, is cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
As my action, and then as my... Do I see, like, any of my friends?
No.
Amongst the chaos? No.
In this large crowd, you're just seeing all of these creatures, and it looks like they've started to claw and just gnaw at each other.
Okay, yep. So, Mage Armor, and then I will... if I'm... yeah. I have nothing left after that, right?
That's your standard action to cast your spell, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you have a move action. I don't know what all of your specialties are. Some people can use move actions to do other things, or a free action or anything like that, but...
I'll try to move. I guess I'll try to... Well, how many people are, like, in my vicinity? Will they get attack of opportunities and stuff, or what's...
Possibly.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. Like, there's so many people, you don't know who's paying attention to you and who's not. It's absolute chaos.
Alright, so Mage Armor, and then I'll want to move into a free space somewhere that I'm away from people.
Okay. So, I mean, you're currently somewhere down here as you were pushing towards Gustav. So you're down in this vicinity of the crowd, trying to push your way through to Gustav, who is still on the floor at this moment. So where do you want to go?
Just like back here somewhere?
Back where? I can't see what you're doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, feel free to move. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea if you guys want to. If you guys can find your tokens, you can mark them or put like an aura around them so you can actually
Yeah, that's
see
what
yourself.
I just did, so I can
Yeah,
see.
I saw that. I was like, that's probably a good idea. If you click on the cog wheel, you can set like a 5 foot or whatever, 3 foot. I'll give Gustav one for your guys' sake too.
Oh yeah,
my
make
God.
it so.
I've lost Gustav. There he is. Okay. So Cinder casts his mage armor. What does it look like when you use your mage armor, Cinder?
So one of the
Patrick entered
cards from the deck emerges from my pocket and then goes out in front and displays like this sigil, and then I kind of like follow it, and then it disappears, and the mage armor itself just kind of looks like this translucent kind of orby type fluid, liquidy kind of thing that kind of just surrounds me a little bit. You can see the reflection of it in the sun.
Classy. Alright, so Cinder casts his mage armor and moves away from this large crowd for a moment. Teak, you see, as you are here, you see just these crowds of people, and some of them have like small daggers or pitchforks or like their carpentry tools or something like that, and these people have just started murdering each other. You just see around you, you're surrounded by these people that have just gone insane. People are running, screaming. Some are trying to hide, and other people are just jumping on people, trying to kill them.
Okay, can Teak see anyone that's like looks shady, or what's the Church of the New Dawn doing?
It looks like most of the Church of the New Dawn is there's these fully plated dudes that are moving towards the Archbishop.
And they are not fighting.
It doesn't look like they're currently fighting.
Okay. Can she try to do a perception check to see if she sees anyone else, like on the outside, who may have been the cause of the explosions?
Yeah. So you look around and you see that there's these carts, and there's just splintered wood and like remnants all over the place, and like hay and stuff. But in all the chaos, you don't see anyone that particularly stands out to you.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, I think Teak is going to rush at one of the Church of the New Dawn members then. Where are they? Or are we not? We can't really see them.
They are... I mean, if you look at the map, you can see there's the Archbishop, and then there are two guards to either side of him right now. Which I should probably...
Oh, and there are more coming. I see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, it's not in Teak's character to like hide, but she's gonna have to run through all the fighting people, right?
Yeah, so it'll be essentially like a couple checks to try and get through the people. It's not gonna be
okay. She can't try to sneak.
easy.
Can she try to sneak in all the chaos?
You could try and disappear into the crowd and that, but you'd be moving at I think you'd be moving at quarter speed, because normally sneaking you're like half speed anyways, and then in the crowd, so...
Right. So that would be quarter speed. If her walking speed is like 30, that'd be like what?
You get like
10?
5 feet, 10.
Yeah, just for
Ten?
just for shits and giggles, we'll say like 10.
Okay. Well, I think she'll try to do that, and she's gonna try to sneak up towards this Archbishop dude. That's gonna be her motivation. So she's gonna try to sneak through the crowd, try to be unnoticed. Her dirty body just sliding through this crowd of people attacking each other.
So you start pushing your way through, trying to see where you go. Have you moved your token?
I haven't, not yet. She's still here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, feel free to move through and then make me a stealth check. In fact, just make me a general fortitude saving throw as well.
Okay. Okay. I think that's where it was. And then fortitude and stealth, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's about 10 feet right there, and then fortitude and stealth. Alright, yeah, so like slowly but surely you've kind of gone down to your hands and knees and you're like crawling, pushing your way through this crowd, trying to move ever closer to this archbishop. Philia, it's your turn. You see the same thing as Teak there. So it's just like a bunch of people just gone insane. They're like killing each other, people are running around. There's just this massive crowd of people and it's complete and utter chaos.
Question, who they?
Those are the city guards.
So they're our friends, not foes.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know who set off the
You
bombs.
truly don't. You don't know anything right now. It's complete and utter chaos. They have yet to do much of anything.
Philia's gonna look toward the guards and tell the what are their like reactions? What are they looking like?
I mean, right now it looks like they've readied their spears and they have their shields out and they've kind of formed a bit of a wall.
Philia is gonna tell the guards to hold their breath, don't breathe in the green vapors.
Okay, so amidst the chaos, you yell out to the guards. And you can see some of them look around to one another and they nod as they kind of try and hold their position.
Can I which guard looks like the beefiest guard?
Which guard looks like the beefiest guard?
Wow, checking people out at this time? Inappropriate, first of all.
They all look fairly similar to one another. They're all, pretty average. They're all in the same equipment and gear.
Almost as if they were all based off of the same model.
Pretty
Okay,
much. I mean, they're all city guards. Pretty similar.
Philia, knowing that like their friends walk like that away, she's gonna try to at least quell the disaster here.
Quell the
Actually, no.
disaster, eh?
Actually no. Entangled wouldn't do anything. I'd just like make them stay close to one another. Can I make like... I can't sing themselves to sleep because then I would sing the guards to sleep. Wait a minute, I can just walk over there. Okay, we're gonna walk over there. Gonna walk my 30 feet along the peoples and just try singing themselves to sleep.
Okay.
Calm down, please. Don't do things.
Ah, the ladies bought roses for the dead. The sacrifice.
Ladies brought roses. So you start singing this beautiful lullaby, and you see like people are kind of in this fit of rage, and the lullaby has almost no effect on them. If anything, it just like they're noticing even less, like they're just honed in.
That did not work the way I wanted it to work. Okay.
Yes, exactly. They think it's their new theme song.
Crap. I think that's all I can do for now.
Alright, so that's your turn.
How far away is Teak? Crap, I'm still level 2. Can I retcon moving 5 feet?
No! It's too late.
Crap! Sorry, Teak, I could have been useful.
Is that your turn?
Yep, I guess that's my turn.
Alright.
I can look at someone. I'll look at the people in front of Teak in case they start getting weird.
Okay. So you start looking at the people in front of Teak. I guess maybe this poor person right there. You're staring them down, and it's at this time you see like some of the other guards on the outside. They start forming up into walls, but then there's this other group of guards over here that actually start charging in, and in fact, 2 of them just start even attacking each other, and they're just madly stabbing people with their spears. And it's like most of these people are just villagers without much of anything, so they're just mowing down people in the crowd, just cutting them down. The other guards are holding fast. Oh, did Eric never roll for his initiative?
I did. My name was there and
Eric did
everything.
roll. He got a 2, but I don't think it generated into the list because I don't think
I selected
Zion.
it.
He didn't select his token, huh?
I did.
Sad.
I can
Real
stand
sad.
by Scion. I saw it on the list thing.
Well,
Oh, shit.
Go ahead and roll another initiative thing there, Zion.
Okay.
We'll
I rolled a
put you
crit
back
1
in.
and it turned into a 2.
Yeah. It's all good. You suck, we know.
It was so bad the turn order rejected it.
Yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Oh no! Don't get into combat, my friend. Do not.
Alright. Gustav. You guys see him. He kind of shakes his head as he pushes himself up off the ground. And you just see him throw his hands to his side with the greatsword and scream up into the air. And with his massive greatsword, just spins around and starts cutting people down around him. So let me do some rolls. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Gustav is like one space in front of you, Teak.
Yeah, so Teak, you're crawling through right in front of you, and you see this this man who looked like he was clawing at Gustav. All of a sudden, he takes his greatsword and literally cuts this man in half at the torso, and then he turns over to this woman on his right, and with his claw arm, just reaches into her chest with his claws and just fucking leaves a god awful hole inside of her. And that's Gustav's turn. He just starts getting covered in blood. These bodyguards, on the other hand, let me see here. Yeah. So the old bishop moves back, and these two move in. They start to encircle the old geezer. And they just prepare themselves. They ready themselves. Eric, it's your turn.
I was gonna make him like drag Gustav, but clearly he's woken up and he's getting busy. So who the hell is calling me? Okay. He will like scream out like, "Everybody run!" And then maybe try and tackle Gustav to the ground. I'm gonna die if I do that shit.
So you're gonna try and push your way through the crowd and get to Gustav?
Yeah, and tell everyone to run, like scream running.
I am putting a circle on you because you're
I'm
a
pink one.
moron. Yeah, but
put
it's not visible enough.
Okay.
Also, we can't see other people's auras.
That's fine. That's as it should be. You guys would have trouble seeing each other in this crowd.
Feels bad then.
Okay, so you're gonna try and just jam your way through the crowd, huh?
You're making it sound like a very bad idea, and I'm realizing it's a very
Okay.
bad idea.
Make me a fortitude saving throw.
Oh god.
It's too late to change it now.
Oh, there it is.
Whoa!
My highest roll. Wow.
Alright. So you don't find yourself making it very far in. You make it probably about to where that square is right there on that guy. So you kind of, muster it up, and you're running through yelling like, "It's everywhere, run away! Like, run away! Blah blah blah!" All this stuff, and then you're just kind of with determination, grit, pushing your way through the crowd. Cinder, you see absolute chaos around you. There's all of these evil things attacking everyone, killing people, killing each other, and they're coming for you. What are you gonna do?
Do I see any humans? Or like, do I see any people, or is it just everybody's a demon?
You see dead human corpses on the ground and things like that. There's so many things going on, it's really hard to tell. But for the most part, you're mostly just seeing these evil, disgusting creatures. Like insectoid-like fangs and claws.
Gross.
I love this music.
I'm just gonna call out, "Where is everybody?" And I guess I'll just attack the closest one to me.
Okay. That would be the homeboy right in front of you.
All
This
right.
guy.
Oh, if it's that guy, it's gonna be a charge attack.
Alright, do it.
Prepare to die, home slice.
Yeah. You run up to this guy and just, since you're a bit of a pushover, you don't kill him, but you do just bring your sword and slash through this thing's back, and it cries out in pain. kind of turns around and focuses on you. So you're up there now. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
And just call out to Gustav, because I know I saw him last, so just like,
Okay.
Gustav.
Yeah, you call out to Gustav, and like, I think as you're looking around, you see there's this one bigger creature than the rest, and it's wielding this massive sword, and it's just like murdering all these people and other creatures. But you don't see Gustav. Can you make me another willpower saving throw there, Cinder? Great. Teak, sorry, I forgot to do yours at the beginning, Cinder. Teak, I need you to make me another willpower saving throw.
Okay.
Hell yeah. So, Teak, you're sneaking towards this archbishop, and all of a sudden you see as you're going through the crowd, like, you've been deceived this entire time, Teak. You can see now that you're surrounded by these evil creatures. Like, they start ripping out of these people's skin and showing up, and it looks like they're trying to claw at you.
Okay, and Teak sees the giant one, right? She sees the big creature.
You get distracted by these other ones, and then you kind of turn your head and you see there's this massive one with this just giant blade just cleaving around through and up around people.
Okay, I don't know if this, because it's a mist, feel free to say it doesn't, but Teak's minor air form, she's gonna go in it. I don't know if that displaces any of it. She's already under the spell. I don't know if it works for maybe anyone else around her, but she's in her minor air form, and she's gonna go ahead, and she's not one to shy away. She's gonna go after big dude. I'm sorry, Gustav. It's just what Teak would do. Okay, so
all right. Yeah, I don't think you displace any of this mist since there's so much of it, but yeah, feel free to push your way through the crowd.
Wait, isn't he right in front of me? I thought he was just right in front of me.
He's like one space in front of you, pretty much. So you just gotta stand up and move over to
Okay.
him.
Yeah, so that's what Teak will do, and then she's going to attack with the charged elemental claw.
All right. Do it to it. So yeah, you move up with your claw, and you go and just try and like slice into this guy, this big thing, and it's like you see it has like this kind of chitinous like body, and it's a hard shell, and this large blade it has, it just like grabs the other end of its weird hand it has, and stops your claw like dead. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your fit of madness, too?
No.
All right. Philia? It's your turn. What would you like to do? Oh, also make me a willpower save.
The only save I'm good at.
All right, yeah. So you're kind of looking over this, Hulk versus Thor. You're looking over this crowd, and you see, you kind of lose track of Teak as she disappears into the crowd, and you're just seeing more and more chaos as people rip each other apart, and blood just starts to pour into the streets.
Oh crap. I don't know what to do here. Can I find where the smoke is originating from?
I mean, you can see pretty plainly that like next to you, there's just an exploded cart, and there's just this gas that's filling the air. It looks like it's kind of all burst out, but now it's just lingering.
Could Philia let her wings out and just like fly above everything to like clear out the gas?
I mean, you could fly above the gas yourself.
But could I like flap my wings and like clear the air like a big fan?
I mean, maybe for a small portion, but your wings aren't that big, and there's a lot of gas.
You're fairy. You're the
Like, you
size
could-
of a peanut.
Yeah, you could maybe like, so you could maybe push the gas like a square at a time or something like that.
Well, that's gonna be a lot of turns then. How does a whistle work? Does whistles displace air?
Does a whistle displace air? Not in any sort of large fashion.
I really had a loss of what to do.
It's okay. You can hold your
I hold my
action.
action until my brain works.
Okay. Make another roll here. So, Philia, you see, like, you've started to hold your action, and then you see those guards that you're telling to stand firm. Some of them start moving in and kind of attacking the crowd. One of them moves towards Cinder from what you can see, but barely make that out even. Let's see here. Yeah. So, Cinder, you see this creature comes over to you with like this large kind of axe-headed spear and swings it down next to you, but you manage to sidestep it. But it's all up in your grill now, my friend.
Good.
Let me make another save here. Oh yeah, so there's some guards that are still kind of holding firm, and you hear one of them pulls out like a horn and starts blowing it. Let me make rolls here for Mr. Big Shot. Good job, Gustav. You're a pro. What's your armor class, Teak? 22? Or okay, 20. So sorry. Oh, I see. I already rolled the dice myself manually, but I'm just doing that for the damage. Not to alarm anyone. So Teak, you go in and you run your claw at this beast, and it brings its sword up and stops your attack, and then kind of pushes you back, and in the same motion, thwunk, brings this giant sword down to cleave you, and you kind of move back a bit, but it's still just this big cut goes down your chest, and you take 11 slashing damage. Let me make some things here. Okay. And you see, like, I guess Eric and Philly are the only ones at this point. Other people, you just see these kind of large armored figures start moving in with these kind of weird oh shit, delivery, with these weird like curved blades and stuff like that, and they start cutting people down. And I'll be right back real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. So yeah, these big armored figures start moving in with their curved blades, and they just start cutting people down in the crowd. Now it's time for my secret turn before Eric. Ophelia, you can insert your turn whenever you want. What would you like to do?
Do these people that are like swinging their blades, do they look like they're crazed and like crazy, or do they like everybody else, or do they look like, oh, they're like in the right mindset?
They are crazed, it looks like. And you can see there's like one of them that was next to the Archbishop. It looks like it's fighting the other ones.
Vilya's gonna, they said the Wyvern Spears were supposed to meet us near here, right?
Uh-huh.
Vilya's gonna grab, one of her whistling arrows and then shoot them straight into the sky as, like, a signal. To hopefully, like, alert people, like, hey, we're here, help.
Okay, so you pull your bow back with one of these arrows and shoot it up, and you just hear like one of those Nerf frisbee football things, the whistle as it whistles through the sky.
It should be able to be heard from 200 feet away.
Alright, so yeah, it's pretty loud. Just flying through the air.
As Vilya's gonna... What's someone that looks like... Do these villagers look like strong, or are they just like...
They
typical everyday
They're
trails?
just typical villagers, and they're like... Some of them are punching people's faces in. Others are just like stepping on people, kicking them. Others are just purely trying to run away and getting like hunted down.
Vilya's gonna try to find some, like, try pulling out, like, the nearest, so, like, that person, like, pulling that person out of the, like, gassy stuff.
Okay. You're gonna start trying to pull them out.
Yeah.
Make me a CMB check, combat maneuver check.
How do I do that?
It should be on your character sheet in the main section. There should be your CMB, combat maneuver bonus, or whatever the hell it is.
It says I have a total of 12, but I can't click it.
There's
So D20 plus one.
Well, there's CMD and then there's CMB. The CMB is the one that you want, the lower one.
Nope.
Okay, yeah. So you grab onto one of these people, and you're like trying to pull them out, but unfortunately they're still bigger than you are, since you're small little Philia, and they fight you off.
I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Time for secret turns before Eric. What's your armor class, Philia?
That's a good question. My armor class
14?
is 14.
Oh, just the right number. So, you're trying to pull this guy out, and he kind of fights you off and turns around. It looks like he has like a little sai, and he slashes you for 3 points of damage.
Damn. When you said just right, I thought you meant just right for me.
Oh no, just right for me.
Feels bad, man.
Eric, what's your armor class?
11?
Okay, well, amidst the chaos, you're in this large group of people, and they're pushing around, and some people kind of claw past you, but don't manage to actually make contact with you. And I know these ones don't get Cinder, but Cinder, you start seeing, like, there's a little bit more attention come to your area, and there's some more people in here, kind of, there's more things surrounding you. Eric, it's your turn. Make me a willpower save, homie.
Wish me luck. Oh.
Alright, Eric. So you're kind of amidst this chaos, and the same thing starts happening to you. You see these kind of disgusting things start ripping out of people, and you see them clawing each other, and they just look horrifying and disgusting, and they're attacking you and everyone around you. But you feel this kind of primal urge to like fight back, and you want to kill these things.
Eric can't even fight. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's almost like it's beyond the control of your willpower.
Ah, right. He's gonna take out a bomb.
Oh, great!
Just throw it.
And what do you do with the bomb?
He's gonna throw it.
All right, where are you throwing it, homie? What are you targeting?
Anyone that's approaching me.
Okay, so like, I mean, there's people all around you. You're like completely surrounded, pretty much. So
Anything that I can throw at, but like it won't come back and hit me, is what I'm trying to.
okay, so probably like somewhere over in this region, you're gonna throw a bomb. All right, so I believe you make me. I think, did you ever set up your bomb thing? There you go. All right, yeah. So like, there's this area here, and all around in 5 feet, there's just like this big kind of fiery explosion. You guys just see, like, you don't know exactly what's happening, but a bunch of these creatures just kind of get like charbroiled and just fall down dead. There's kind of like a gap in the area now where there's just dead bodies.
Shit.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
He's gonna try and run in the direction that he saw Gustav running into.
Okay, so yeah, you keep pushing forward, and you move up a like 5 feet, and you're right in the thick of this. You see, like, not Gustav, but you see these two creatures. There's this one that's got like this weird kind of flesh and these long claws, and it's fighting this big one with this giant blade. And it's all, the big one's all chitinous and armored over and like insectoid like.
Damn, they're so ugly. I think that's the end of my turn.
Alright, yeah, pretty much. I was like, you didn't think that already. Cinder, make me a willpower save, homie. Cinder, you are just having a tough time here. You're locked into this kind of blood battle, and you see this one, came after you. You're kind of surrounded now by these enemies. There's the one that you've wounded, and there's this larger one that's kind of armored, and it's swinging weapons at you and stuff. What do you want to do, homie?
I want to go for the armored one, because it's the biggest threat around me.
All right.
Can I do a 5-foot step?
You sure can.
Can I do a 5-foot step here?
Yeah, I think since it's the 5-footer, you shouldn't provoke any attack of opportunity. I think you'll be fine, yeah. Sure. I'll say it.
Okay. And then I want to attack Home Slice. And do I get a sneak attack on this because he's flanked?
Yeah, you sure do.
Sweet.
Nice. Your actual attack was only 14. Yeah, unfortunately, just barely. This thing's armor kind of, it stops your blade. Your blade comes down slashing, and it runs along the chain, kind of cutting a couple links here, but doesn't manage to break through and damage this enemy. Is there anything else you'd like to do, sir?
Nope, just... What's going on over here? Gustav! That's it.
Hey, you cry out, and just chaos. Teak, willpower save. Right, Teak. You kind of managed to snap back to reality. And you see now, Eric's next to you. There's this kind of flaming charred scent in the air, and you can see there's a gap in the area where things have fallen, and Gustav's in front of you right now, and he's big and menacing, and he's swinging a greatsword, and you have a giant cut on you.
It's Teek's aware that she just attacked Gustav, and then Gustav cleaved her, right? She's aware that did she not make?
You realize it now that you've kind of broken free of this deal.
All right. Well, Teek is going to feel, first off, she's never had a real friend, and second off, she's never had a real friend who then stabbed her for half her health. So she's going to be, I think she's going to I guess it's time for another emotional breakdown from one of my characters, and she's going to try to basically run away from the crowd. She's probably going to provoke an attack of opportunity, but she's going to try her best to just run. She's going to book it because she needs to find a tree to cry in.
Do you want to disengage run, or do you want to try and run full sprint?
She's going to try to just run full sprint away. It's not going to be cute. Okay. It's not going to be graceful. She's just very upset, and so it's poof. She's gonna be trying to get out.
All right, you will provoke an attack of opportunity. Let's see here. My damage on it. Okay, let's see if it hits. No. Yeah. So you sprint away, and you see this big figure swings this sword down, and it smashes into the stone behind you as you kind of sprint away. And,
how far can you sprint in a turn, by the way?
4 times. So I'd say you'd be able to move about 100 feet because you're still in the crowd, so you have to push through the beginning,
right?
And then you could make it. So 100 feet from where you are, if you're going out that way, because there's only a few feet of crowd. So, I mean, you could pretty much make it almost clear to, like, the exit to one of the sides.
That's where Teak is going. She's hurt
Alright.
and upset.
So Teak sprints away. Philia, you probably can see, like, since she's kind of broken free from the crowd, Teak is just full sprinting away.
She's a woman scorned.
Uh-huh. Philia, it's your turn.
Philia's gonna see Teak, and she's gonna keep that in mind. She's first gonna daze the person in front of her while staring at him, so he does the minus stuffs.
Well, he does the minus stuff.
So is he dazed?
Yeah, let me make a roll real quick. So a -2, right? To will
Minus
save?
2.
Yeah, so the guy in front of you is dazed.
And while he's dazed, I'm dragging him out.
Alright. So you start dragging him, not very far, I guess, but I guess probably about half your speed, I think is what it is. So 15 feet you could drag him.
Can I fly and drag him so I get 20 feet?
Sure. I'll say you can use your wings to give you an extra push to get away.
Who is she dragging?
What a random civilian she's dragging with her.
Okay.
She doesn't care about you guys.
Yeah, I figured it makes sense.
Philia can't see most of you, and then Philia's gonna call out to Teak and be like, Teak, help me get these people out of here. Teak lives in the woods. I'm sure Teak's hearing is superb.
What's your perception skill bonus, T?
Like +7 or +8, one of those two.
Okay.
And Philia's a loud human being, okay?
Plus
She
seven,
has personality.
+7. I'm gonna run this, like, probably on this one, I'll probably run it like passive 5e, but over the crowd and the gas and the killing, I don't think it's gonna be loud enough unless you have something more intense to draw her attention.
The whistling arrow.
I mean, the whistling arrow already went off, is the problem.
Can Philia grab an arrow and shake it to get it to whistle?
No.
Teak! Help me get these people out of here.
You're desperately trying to get Teak's attention, but she is full sprint in the opposite direction from you. Alright.
But is this person safely out of the thing?
I don't know if I'd say that they're safely out of the thing. I mean, the gas is everywhere, but they're well on their way.
How long does this gas look like it's gonna stay for? Like,
it looks like it's staying for quite a decent amount of time. It hasn't been long so far. We're only on round 3, so it's only been like 18 seconds of actual time. So,
well, crap. Okay,
yeah. Is that your turn?
I guess so.
Okay. Yeah, it's at this point you see, like, the rest of these guards, they start moving in. This one's gonna try and go after old Cinder again. But Cinder's too fast. It swings its halberd and comes crashing down next to him, but doesn't actually manage to hit Cinder. And they're dead bodies everywhere. I'm not even
Patrick
not going to
Ender
mark them
channel.
all at this point, because there's probably even more people that are on the screen, but people are dead. Let's just put it that way. These guards are just mowing through the crowd. Weak people. Gustav, now that Teak is gone and Eric and some other villagers are right there, let's see what Gustav can do.
Say goodbye, guys. Takes his weight. His will throw.
What's your armor class, homie?
11? Did he roll for willpower?
I'll show you his well, I rolled it on my actual dice, but he rolled pretty low.
It's okay. I'm ready to die.
His willpower save is not great. I'll show you one. There you go. He still failed. He failed twice on his willpower save.
13 slashing damage. Goodbye, guys.
Yes, sirree, Bob. So he brings his greatsword down, and just kind of cleaves into you, and you just a massive gash wound. And the person next to you is gonna get clawed. Yeah, the person next to you gets clawed, but they're still alive, just barely. Yeah, Gustav's just in this mad, crazed position. He doesn't know what's happening. Bodyguards here. Yeah. So you can see these 3 bodyguards pretty much, they've cut down one of their own. It's hard to see what's happening, but they're slowly moving out, but they're also losing people as another one turns on them, and the others are just cutting through the crowd, just obliterating people. Just death and destruction left and right. And as they move through, they kind of swing their swords left and right as they chop through people. One of them's kind of moved into that area, Eric, where your bomb went off, and yeah. All right, let me make some rolls here. Philia, your armor class is what, 14, right?
Yes, 14.
Okay, so yeah, the guy next to you, he like tries to swing at you, but you're kind of pulling him away.
Isn't he still dazed for the turn?
Oh, is it until his next turn that he's not dazed?
Yeah, it lasts 1 round.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he's still dazed then. Let me see here. Nope. Cinder, a couple of them swing at you, but neither of them can get to you. You're too fast. But they do move in around you. You're getting surrounded here. Eric, it's your turn. Make me a willpower save.
Oh yeah. I love willpower saves.
You're still in a crazed mind. Everyone's going after you. This big thing just attacked you, stopping you from getting to Gustav. And you've taken a massive hit. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and get
Blow
away
him up.
from. Wait! I'm gonna try and back away so he can't swing at me and then blow him up.
So you're gonna risk the attack of opportunity?
Oh fine, I'll blow him up first.
Yes. All right.
I'm gonna die on my next turn.
Make your attack, homie. Oh yeah. All right. I believe it's a 1d.
8?
Because you missed, it's a 1d8, I think. So roll me a 1d8. Okay, so 6. That means it goes somewhere over here.
Technically, it's still in Gustav's range. Eat stick.
Yeah,
Gustav.
he gets hit by the splash still, I think. So let's see what his reflex saves. He fails his reflex save, so he gets splashed by some of this damage, and you just see like there's this other group of people that just get trashed by this bomb. It's like people start dropping like flies. Man, Eric just had to learn how to use his bombs right before this, huh? All right.
I'm a murderer.
Who gave this man bombs?
Who gave me a small, easily possessed mind?
So that's Eric's turn. Cinder. Nice.
Okay. Continue to whail on Big Man. Big Man.
All right.
Demon thing with spear.
Do it.
Nope.
Man, some good damage and shit here, but you're just not connecting. You're getting jumped by these things, and they're clawing at you, and you're trying to avoid them. And they're kind of stopping you from making good contact with your great sword.
Yep. Getting flustered.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I take a 5-foot step to my left?
Yeah, sure.
And that's it.
Okay.
Guys, my new
T.
goal in the game is to become a pyromaniac and then set fire to King's Landing.
Teak, one last will save. All right. So Teak, you've managed to avoid the effects of this gas. Are you just gonna continue to run your way out of here, or what? You see another explosion
Does
go off
Teak-
behind you.
Yeah, so Teak, at that explosion, she's gonna turn her head over her shoulder. From turning, does she see how hurt Eric is? Like, can she perceive Eric? There's some dead bodies. I don't know if I'd be able to see.
There's some smoke in the air and the gas and the charred. Make me a perception check,
Okay.
since you're actively looking that way. Yeah, I think so. I think you kind of look through and you see through like the charred corpses and the gas and the smoke. You can see Gustav has just like cleaved into Eric, and Eric is throwing bombs out, and people are dying.
Alright. This is not smart. But Teak wanna say friend. Teak's gonna go ahead and she's going to... I don't know if she can do any action because she's so far away. Could she
Unless
try
you
to...
have something ranged.
No, I do not. Not at all. Teak is
Yeah, I
not that
think
kind of girl.
I think you're too far away because charge is. I think charge you have to be your
Yeah.
actual movement speed. So you could run and get back to them pretty easily, but you won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I was hoping maybe I could look around and try to tackle Gustav, but I think Teak will instead run so that she's like right here. So she's
Okay.
pretty close to Eric.
So you're gonna go like there.
Yep. And with that, she ends her turn.
All right, Philia, you got this dude getting dragged. He's still dazed.
Okay, while he's still dazed, I'm gonna If I walk 10 feet, 15 feet this way, will he be out of the thing?
It looks like if you were to go, yeah, probably, yeah, should be 20 feet down there.
Okay. I will drag him the other 20 feet, and then Philia's gonna be like, man, this was pointless.
Yeah, you saved this one guy.
I saved this one guy, and then Philia, like, with the last of her, like, movement, she's gonna, like, try to be like, since she's still, like, hovering above the ground, she's gonna see, like, can she locate any of her friends?
I think that is all of your movement, unless you're gonna use the run action.
I'll use the run action.
Okay, so that means you used 40 because you're moving half speed for the other guys. So
Yeah. So I have another 40.
Well, you have more than that because run's different in this. So if you're running, you can move another 120 feet if you're flying. Because it's 4 times your regular speed. So where do you want to go? What are you trying to do? Philia? Is anybody there?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Patrick entered channel.
Okay. It's just
Wait,
Pat.
okay. I disconnected. I'm back now.
So you have 120 feet of movement because you used run and you used 40 feet because it's half speed dragging the guy. Where do you want to go?
Can I fly over the crowd? Like 70 feet.
Are you gonna try and go into the crowd, or are you like flying above?
Flying above, do I see any of my friends?
How far above are you?
10 feet?
Make me another willpower saving throw then. Alright. You will make me a perception check.
Where is there's perception.
Alright. It's kind of difficult. You're flying above, and the gas is still kind of filling the air, and there's smoke and explosions and things going on. I mean, you see a lot of figures kind of silhouetted in this mist, but you can't make out any distinct people without getting closer. What's gonna be, Philia?
Can Philia see like the group of people that are dead?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can kind of see like silhouetted in the mist and the fog, like just bodies laying there and like entrails and stuff.
Can Can I see Teak? Teak's right there.
She's also shrouded in the mist and the fog and all that stuff. You can move in. Maybe get a better look. Philia, what's it gonna be?
It's gonna be
Patrick entered channel.
Yeah. God damn it, Patrick.
I'm sorry, I don't get to choose what internet I have.
Alright, what are you gonna do?
I don't know because that was my run action.
You only moved 10 up and 70 over, so you still have another 40 feet of movement.
I'll run it, use the rest and land over there to get a good view of there.
Okay, I mean, so if you're landing over there, you kind of make your way through this fog, and you can see Teak not far from you at this point.
If I can see Teak, I'll run over to Teak and be like, "What's happening?"
You run over to Teak. It looks like she's on a mission. I think she's distracted.
Wait. Oh, Teak heard it. Did I hear it?
Yeah, Philia's right next to you at this point. She's landed next to you pretty much. She's
shit.
found you.
Teak is just going to say, "Friend, run," and then she's going to turn back because she's looking to extract Eric. This is
Patrick
a
entered
rescue
channel.
Eric mission.
Alright. Philia?
Knowing
Teak
that
just told you to run.
Philia's gonna
Did Patrick just get disconnected again?
no, I'm just thinking because
You
I
pretty
can't do
much
it this
used up
way.
all of your movement so far and your action.
I know. Can I see these peoples?
Can you see which peoples? The people behind you?
Yeah, the people that are with the Archbishop.
Yeah, you can see there's two knights fighting off one of the other knights.
Do they seem to be? Oh, okay. So they are also crazy.
One of them is, at least.
Then Philia will just.
He's crazed. He's an archbishop. You think he's got a low will save? Dog, get out of town. It would be pretty sweet.
Does this
Alright.
bishop look like he's doing anything about it, or is he just standing here and gazing at the chaos?
He's kind of just observing the chaos as they're trying to retreat. He doesn't look horribly panicked or anything, though.
I don't have a thing that can shoot him right now. I don't know what to do because something in me says he's responsible, but something in me would also think that if he was responsible, he would get some guards with a better will save.
Run out of time here, Philia.
Okay, I'll end my turn.
Okay, great. Let's see. Guard attacking old Gustav. Come on, bring me a crit or something. Oh, it was a crit fail. So they bring its halberd down on you, Gustav. Or not Cinder, but doesn't manage to hit you. Other ones, they're tearing through people. I gotta start killing people. But they're pushing through. There's not a ton of people left now. It's starting to get thinned out. Okay. That's the old guards. Is this one? No, it's very similar, so It's like, is there something on me? Okay. Gustav has Eric in front of him. Great sword miss. Uses his claw to just lop off this person's head next to him. Still in his rage. Failed his will save again, because he's a loser. So that's Gustav. And the guards, let's see here. Yeah, the guards start pushing their way through the crowd too. They're getting in. The bishop moves back a little bit while these two guards are kind of fighting each other, standing off. Let's make some townspeople.
So,
Right.
quick question.
Yes.
Teek's wearing armor. Should that have been affecting her armor class this whole time?
Probably. Oh, wait. Oh, because you get natural armor, don't you, or something?
Yeah, I get natural armor, plus I'm wearing studded leather armor.
What, isn't your other thing, like, unarmored, though, or something?
I don't know. Mine just says feet stuff.
Your natural armor doesn't stack with your...
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, the natural doesn't stack, so I don't know which is higher, but...
Well, it just means that it should have... Yeah, it's fine. There's no use. I was just a question. Continue. I'll go ahead and adjust. I totally forgot that Teek wears armor. Just running in naked.
Music's broken. The fuck, it keeps breaking. It's pissing me off. Fucking
Now
shitty-
you know how my internet
shitty roll
feels.
20. Okay. So yeah, the villagers just go wild. They're still killing each other. None of them manage to hit you, Cinder, and it looks like now that you've moved past there, they kind of move to the closest person, which is the guard, and they're all just jumping on him.
Damn, son.
Eric, some trying to attack you, but you're fine. It's your turn, Eric. Willpower save.
Let's do this. Pray, Teek.
All right,
Yay!
yeah. You kind of snap back to reality finally, and like you see, Gustav has just used his claw to essentially lop off this person's head next to you, and has cleaved you, and he's right up in your grill, and you're just surrounded by all this chaos and explosions, and there's like charred corpses and people just dead all around you.
And maybe he has like a bomb in his hand.
Yeah, you probably do have the bomb in your hand. And you kind of, come back to your senses, and you don't really know what you were doing or what's happened.
This all busted up. Can you put rip a part of his ripped shirt off and like tie it around his face? Like a mask?
You can. I don't think that,
I doubt it'll help. I'm gonna
say, I don't think it's the best time surrounded by a bunch of people that are trying to kill you to rip off part of your clothes and wrap around your face, but...
Can I like disengage and like run away from the man
Yeah,
swinging his
You
sword at me?
can disengage. I mean, now you can see it's Gustav trying to kill you. If you disengage, you can move your regular movement speed, so wherever you want to try and go.
probably just away from this crowd. Maybe towards that bishop over there.
Okay, you want to move towards the bishop. Alright, go ahead. Yeah, get right up in there. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Maybe yell over to Teak, like, let's get out of here, or something.
Ow. Okay. Yell over to Teak, you're just gonna leave Gustav and Cinder. Good to know.
Yeah, I need to lie and actually go and kill the bishop.
Alright, so that's your turn. Cinder, willpower save. Yeah. So yeah, you're still locked in a heated battle. There's a guy in front of you swinging his halberd around, and creepy thing, and you're surrounded by other civilians.
Alright, I'm gonna try and stab this demon right in the throat between his armor from his head up.
You finally hit, but you got the lowest there.
My gosh.
What the fuck? Cinder is the worst.
Cinder is so
Okay,
sorry.
so you like finally use your sword and you try and slash across this thing's throat, and it like looks like part of its like weird insectoid shell like stops it, but you've done some damage.
Gosh
Anything
damn
else
it.
you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take another 5-foot step back this way.
I think that time, because you're engaged with him and you're moving out of his thing, that provokes an attack of opportunity. Because you're completely breaking it off with him.
Does it? It says under 5-foot step, as long as you don't perform any other kind of movement, it never provokes attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Cool, yeah, that's fine then.
Cool.
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Nope, I'm just gonna cry.
Alright, great. Teak, you see you're near the monster of Gustav again, and you kind of see Eric dart past you a little bit and yell for everybody to kind of get out of here.
Yes,
What are you
Teak
gonna do?
likes. That is what Teak wanted to do, but Teak also sees this new Dawn member for the taking. Shoot, now Teak is conflicted.
Kill him, Teak. Do it. Pretend you're
Oh, yeah.
possessed by the smoke.
Teak is going to try to run up and claw this dude.
Alright, do it.
Pathetic.
Okay.
Whoop. Well, it hits.
So you
Cinder.
move up and you pull a cinder and
gosh.
you like
We're on the same wavelength,
you
Cinder.
claw into this dude's back, and a little bit of lightning goes off, but not a lot of damage happens here. Most of the armor stops it. They're pretty heavily armored. That's your turn, huh? Yeah, it's like a static electricity spark. that
Yeah,
comes
I was
off.
about to say Teak shuffled her feet on some carpet and touched his neck.
Philia, it's your turn.
Philia's gonna.
Eric's running. Looks like Teak is gonna try and kill this dude.
Philia's going to. I can only see Teak and Eric, right?
I mean, no, at this point you're kind of down on the ground. You can see a lot more clearly everything around you. There's a lot of chaos, but I mean, Gustav has killed almost everyone around him, so It's right next to you.
Patrick entered channel.
Okay. What am I doing?
So you can see most things around you now that you're on the ground, and you can see like Eric's kind of running away. Teak is attacking this New Dawn member, but Gustav is not far from you, and he's pretty clear to see because he's literally just killed almost everyone around him. Like he's cut people in half, lopped people's heads off. It's gone berserk.
Philia will walk to Eric, tap him as a bonus action to give him psychosomatic surge in case something hits him and he just leans over. Do I see Gustav? Where's Gustav? Donde está?
It's right there.
Oh, okay. After that, I'm gonna action try to daze Gustav
Okay.
while looking at him with hypnotic stare.
Hey, look, it's the only time Gustav made a good will save. He rolled 20.
Oh, damn. Okay. And I'll painful stare the person Tika's attacking.
Okay, so you painful stare them, try and daze Gustav, and get all
Fail.
crazy.
And Eric now has some sort of protection.
Alright, Eric's protected. The guards are
And I'll walk
chopping
back to
through
Teak.
people. Left and right, they're getting cut down. People dead everywhere. Let's see here. I gotta clear some of them out. So one guard's gonna go after Cinder, maybe finally hit him. Nope. Guy couldn't hit Cinder if his life depended on it. So he moves up and he gets clawed while the dude behind him tries to claw him, but fails. Yeah, guards moving in, people dying. It's bad. It's real bad. We'll move to Gustav. He's got one person next left to him. The fucking music broke again. I don't understand what's going on with this music and why it keeps breaking.
Carnage and death in here.
Let's see. I'll use roll 20 and see if it gives Gustav a better will save. Oh, it was better, but not good enough. So he starts. Oh my goodness! Yeah. AC's pretty low on these villagers, but I don't think it's that low. I don't know. Well, actually, probably, because they have minus stuff. Yeah! Okay, so Gustav, this time with his one thing, brings his greatsword down and splits that lady in two. He 5-foot steps over here. He's gonna try and claw through this other person, but misses. He's too enraged. We got the bodyguards here. They're fighting each other. But they look like they're at a bit of a stalemate. The other ones are just clearing their way through the crowd. People dead everywhere at this point. Chaos. You're gonna try and surround old Cinder down here, and there's people everywhere, and Jesus Christ. Let's make one roll for him. None of them could hit the broadside of the barn, so everybody's fine.
Patrick entered channel.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna try and approach those guys. I should be able to throw it from here, right? It's 25 feet.
What's that now? What are you trying to do?
Throw a bomb at the two over there.
Well, what's the range on your bomb, homie?
Shit, what's the range? It is 20 feet.
Okay. Oh, wait. I also forgot to move them on their turn. We're gonna do them real quick.
Oh, now
Okay.
they're like too far away.
Yeah, I forgot to move them.
Well, you
But
can
then,
still
like,
walk. You can still walk
get
up
to
and
them.
yeah,
you can
walk up and
still-
throw the bomb.
Yeah, which one are you throwing it at?
The pastor guy.
Well, you're 30 feet away there. Too far away.
How about now?
Yeah, you could hit him from there.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright.
I thought
I'm
maybe we were
hoping-
gonna question the guy, but instead we're just gonna launch a bomb. I love that.
I hope his clothes catch fire and he burns to death.
Direct action. His stupid fancy robes. Oh shit.
Roll me a 1d8, because you miss. 3. Okay. So yeah, you throw your bomb and it pops over, like, it looks like when you throw it, you're a little bit off, and it ends up landing off to the side. It does a little bit of damage, but not a great deal. You can see, like, there's a little bit of flame that chars the robes of the Archbishop, but that's about it.
Damn it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. You're not out yet, so I need you to make me a willpower save as well, actually.
Oh yeah. Sure. Technically I should have done it before.
That's true.
Oh,
Okay. So, yeah, you're fine. Cinder, you
Patrick entered channel.
finally kind of snap out of it. Like, you've been in this tussle with this guy and these civilians the whole time, and like finally you kind of snap back into what is actually going on. You see like a guard and some villagers, and there's just like chaos all around you. It's a city guard who's crazed fighting you. There are explosions going off, dead bodies everywhere, people being chopped down. You see Gustav standing in the middle of just like a pile of corpses, covered in blood. It's absolute hell, to the point of probably being somewhat traumatizing. Like, you've been in battles, but this is not a battle. Like, this is a slaughtering ground.
Okay. I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can figure out like what, or I don't know. I want to cast Detect Magic, but I want to try to, if I can, try to focus it on a person or somebody that might be not that he would know that they're responsible, but focus it on a person as opposed to like a thing. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast Detect Magic.
All right, so you cast Detect Magic. What's the range on your Detect Magic? 60 feet.
60 feet.
So I mean, you're not seeing a ton of magic auras or anything around you. You get like you see Philia in the distance. You can see, I guess Teak is somewhat magic. And you see like Gustav has a little bit of aura on him too. But like other than that, you're not getting any sort of like strong sense like from anything. You're just getting some soft auras from people.
Like from people I know.
Yeah, from people you
So
know.
nobody off hiding in the shadows somewhere.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, cool. And then I guess I want to try to make my way closer to Gustav now. So, what do I got? I guess I'll use. No, actually, I'll set myself up for that. So I'll use one more 5-foot step to move here, and then end my turn.
Okay. Teak, willpower save. Nice. Yeah, you're still rolling, and you see, there's this new Dawn Guard in front of you, and Philia behind you.
Oh yeah, she gonna do the good old 1-2 double swipe on this guy.
Do it. All right. So yeah, this time you get a big clawful on this this dude, and a big old spark of electricity goes off as you kind of reach in between these metal plates and do some hefty damage with your second attack. But they are still indeed standing. Is there anything else you'd like to do? I don't know if there's anything else you really can do, but...
No, there's not a lot she can do. She shall end her turn.
Okay. Philia?
Philia is gonna.
Oh wait, you were staring at him, right? Doesn't he take extra damage from your
Oh
stare?
yeah, he does. What's the extra stare damage?
Let's see.
7
shit.
damage. All right. Not bad. They're still alive.
Jesus.
Oh, damn.
Christ.
And killing people.
What's that? Killing people?
Is Gustav still?
Oh yeah, he's absolutely murdering people. He literally just dropped his greatsword and split a person in half with
Right,
a
yeah,
critical
cool.
attack.
Daze him again.
Okay. Let's see here. Nope. Gustav is too resilient. Man, if you didn't make him waste all of his good will saves, he could have been out of this fucking gas by now. Really blowing
You
him.
know what?
So yeah, he's still up and running.
Wow. Yeah, there's no way we can save this dude.
Yeah, these people are dead. Sorry, civilians.
Gustav's gonna be burned alive.
Philia is... So she did that, which was her action. She's still staring people down, so she's not gonna switch that off yet. Oh, damn. That music changed, though. Is this person still...
Are they still fighting? Yes.
Okay, while they're still fighting, Philia's gonna make half her way to Eric.
Okay.
So she'll move there so she's not, like, next to the other crazy people.
Alright.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. So, yeah, Cinder, as you move away from this city guard, you see he kind of turns now that you move far enough away to these other people and just cuts one of them down. He kind of turns to the next one. These other guards are chopping away. It's just a slaughtering ground. And that's happening. Gustav, let's see if he can get 2 goodwill saves in a row. Oh my goodness gracious. Gustav
Oh no.
finally emerges. You can see, like, his hand grips the sword harder than before, and he, like, kind of puts his hand on his head and just sees he's, like, covered in blood. But he's just kind of... It's weird because he's, like, still... he's still enraged. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't think he does come out because he's...
Wait, because if he's dazed... oh no,
he's blood raged, and I don't think Abel has the... Let me look at this real quick. So I think he gets a minus to his will saves. Oh no, it's a plus bonus. Okay, so he's still good. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, he, like, comes out and he, grabs his head and he looks confused, but he's still fucking just, like, in this rage, and you see him kind of looking around and trying to gather all of his stuff and figure out where he is. And then in, like, one kind of fluid motion, he sprints over here and swings his greatsword. Sadly does not confirm the crit, but comes in and with his greatsword just slashes through this New Dawn person that you're fighting and kills them. Totally stole your kill. And that's Gustav's turn as he's just, like, heaving, breathing loudly. Old Eric, my pal, you just threw a bomb, so this guard's gonna move up and try and kick your shit in with their longsword. What's your armor class?
11.
Okay, so, like, they come in with their sword and they slash both directions, doing a total of 11 slashing damage to you.
I'm still awake.
Okay, yeah, they come in and they fuck you up pretty bad, but you're still conscious. This other bodyguard, though, however, sees you guys, like, come up and slaughter this other one and sees Philia moving up past, and he's gonna move over to Philia and try and cut her off. Philia, what's your armor class? 14, right?
14.
So yeah, he comes up and brings his sword down and slashes you for 8 damage. And his second attack doesn't exist actually because he had to move more than 5 feet. So,
but can I roll for Eric?
It's whenever he takes damage or whatever.
Yeah. So
you can proc it and give him health back if you want.
Have 7 health, my friend.
There you go, Eric. You get 7 health back.
Hell yeah.
And how much damage did he do to me?
8 slashing damage.
Well, okay. I'm still standing.
And these other guards are just cleaving through people. Some of these townsfolk are going to try and get you, Cinder. Nope. So you're all good there. They're still just killing each other.
I'm too fast.
Cinder will save.
We'll save.
Oh boy! All right.
Baby.
Yeah, you're still saving from the gas.
Yeah, baby. All right. How far can I move? As far as I can, like through these bodies.
Okay.
People, bodies, things, whatever.
Sure. I mean, it's hard to move through, so I'll say half speed for moving through there. But most of them are dead, so you don't really have to fight to get there. It's just going to be half speed, so.
Alright, well,
You're going to run?
Yeah, I'll run through it.
Okay. So yeah, you run through, which...
So that's like...
I'd say 60 feet of movement to get to the other side, pretty much.
To there? Okay.
Yeah,
and
so
then I'll use the
that
rest
leaves you with
of my
another
movement.
60.
Yep, so I'll use the rest of my movement to say hello to my little friend up here next to Eric.
Okay. So you sprint up to the guy next to Eric, and the music is going to continue breaking for whatever fucking reason. You have roll 20s, just a shitbox today, or what? Alright. So you sprint up there, that's your turn. Peek!
Wait, when was my turn?
What? Oh, did we skip over your... Oh yeah, we did skip over
We
your
skipped
turn.
Eric's. Oh no.
Okay, yeah, what's your turn? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna disengage from this guy that's trying to kill me
Uh-huh.
and try and go and untie that guy that was about to be burned.
Alright. So you move over to the pyre right there.
Yeah, and untie. Or begin untying or whatever.
Yeah, you start untying this guy. It's probably going to take you this turn.
It's probably gonna end up being Loco and attack me. This is gonna be great.
Teak, willpower save?
I didn't do one. Do I need to do one?
If
Yeah, you do one too, actually.
If Eric's gonna do that, then Cinder wouldn't run all the way up there.
Oh my god. Alright, what would you do then? Sissy boy?
Well, he would run through and then probably go up here next to Philia instead.
Alright. Sissius Maximus, go next to Philia.
Okay, but I went crazy again, so that means that I wouldn't have done that either. I would have just kept attacking.
Oh my god, what's going on here?
You
Alright,
run up to
so
him
you
and
would
you
have
throw
done
a
it.
bomb.
Yeah. Alright, we're going back to this. Eric is just attacking the guy in front of him, pretty much. How
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
gonna throw my
attacking?
last bomb.
Alright, you throw your bomb at the bishop or the guy in front of you?
The bishop.
Okay. Yeah, you Let me make a roll for him. Ooh, he has that shit. So yeah, you throw another bomb at the bishop. It kind of explodes next to him, but you see like there's a little bit of energy that emanates from him, and it doesn't look like he took the full brunt of the damage as he kind of shields himself. But he does take a bit. Okay, Cinder runs his ass up there. Teak succeeds on our willpower saving throw. What are you gonna do, Teak?
Thank God. Teak, gonna go this guy and claw him up a little. Give him a little clawy doodad, you know?
All right.
Smack him up.
Yeah, do it.
Can you move me over there? On top of him, right there.
I'll move you. You want to be above him or next to him?
Yeah, I want to be above him.
Okay. Actually, yeah. Go ahead. All right. So yeah, you bring your claw in and you slash this guy, and some electricity grabs him. Takes a little bit of damage. He's in pretty good shape. Philia, you've seen.
Philia's gonna psychosomatic search herself real quick,
Okay.
and then she's gonna put all her stares on that guy and try to daze him.
Okay. He succeeds.
Minus
so,
2.
Yeah, he's got a high will save.
Fuck. Okay. And I guess that's my turn.
Okay. He is not dazed, and he stands there looking
Oh,
at
wait.
you.
Does
Yes?
Philia need to make a will save?
Oh yeah, Philia does need to make a will save. You're correct, actually.
Damn.
This is the time she goofs it. Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah. Sorry, Philly, you don't do any of that stuff, actually. You have gone blood insane. So, like, everybody starts, like, ripping out of their skin and becoming these weird creatures, and you haven't seen anything like this before, and, like, you just kind of feel this urge to defend yourself and attack.
I mean, there is one person right in front of you.
Defend myself and attack. So,
Yeah. They're coming
Actually-
after you.
well, Philia would psychosomatic search either way.
Okay.
She would put all her stares on that person, and instead of doing the daze, she would grab her dagger and try to jab it at that person.
All right,
Yeah!
jab
Stabby
away.
stab stab!
No.
Unfortunately, yeah.
If you psychosomatic
continue.
surge yourself, does that mean that I lose my psychosomatic surge?
No, because you already
Oh,
have the
wow.
temporary hit points.
Yeah, yours already triggered, so you're fine. Time for the old staffer.
Please, Gustav, don't.
Hell yeah.
No!
A 0.
Gustav, why?
Gustav kind of
Christ.
slips back into his fucking rage. He's just lost, and the closest person to him is Philia, so moves up.
Goodbye,
The closest
Philia.
person to him
Yeah.
is that random ass civilian.
Yeah, it's comes up at you, Philia, with his greatsword out. And what the fuck is up with the music? It's really pissing me off. I don't know if I have to refresh the page or what, just make it stop playing out, but you take 9 slashing damage, Philia, from this greatsword.
And I activate the thing, and since I would have gone down, I get double that, so I get 16.
Alright. And get your 16 hit points back. Maybe I can fix this music. Alright. And that's Gustav's turn. It's time for the bodyguard.
Who he gonna smack up? There's 2.
The
Yeah,
person that's
I had to
right now-
refresh, so I have to reopen my windows real quick, so give me a second.
he would probably go toward the person that hurt him and not this little girl that did nothing, right?
I mean, he is facing you. I also just barely scratched him. You see that? I only 8 damage. I gave him a pleasing back scratch. That's what I did.
You know when you join, like, in, like, movies when the girl's, like, trying to flirt and she, like, kind of, like, shoves the dude? That's what Teak basically just did.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so silly.
Teak was like, oh my god, you're so funny. How you just started this giant chaos. Oh my god.
Okay, Philia. This guy uses his sword to slash at you. You take 4 slashing damage, but that is it.
Oh, thank God.
The other guard is going to attack Eric, because Eric just keeps throwing bombs. Eric, you take a total of 20 slashing damage. How much HP do you have left, Eric?
I have 10.
Okay, so the first attack is 10, brings you down. Then the second attack will go to Cinder. So Cinder, you take 10 slashing damage. So pretty much with this one sword strike, it brings Eric down, slashing through his light armor. And the second, he just thrusts his sword into you, Cinder, dealing 10 damage.
Oh my gosh. Did he get a crit or something?
No, these guys are just beefy. You weren't necessarily meant to fight them, but you've chosen to, so. I figured, I didn't wake up too crazy, because I figured you guys are losers and you'd try. Well, you're not dead, but you're unconscious. We'll put you the X there. You guys have kind of escaped the chaos of the crowd, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. For now, they're just still killing each other back there. Eric, 1d20, because you're unconscious.
Guys, wish me luck.
Don't die. I believe in you.
Yeah! You're 1 in the positive. Cinder, make me a willpower save. See if you can keep up your lucky streak. Nope. You fall back into your kind of delusional rage, Cinder. And there's this guy right in front of you. He's tricking you, Cinder. He's making a fool out of you. He's trying to make you think he's a new Dawn guy, but he's this evil thing invading your world. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it?
Piece of shit!
Oh no!
It was a bold attempt, but he kind of just throws his sword up and parries your great sword with one hand.
Oh my gosh.
Teak.
Oh, I think you know what Teak gonna do.
You're gonna make a willpower save?
For my movement,
Yeah,
I'll
that
5
first-
foot step
Okay, you're gonna 5 foot
behind
step.
Eric. Or
Right,
behind
use
the
his
thing on the floor.
corpse as a shield. Great.
Yep.
Because now the guy's just gonna attack his corpse and kill it. Alright, so Teak is saved. Teak, you can see Eric has gone down. Cinder's retreating. What are you gonna
Okay.
do?
She's going to still try to smack up this guy in front of her.
Alright, let's see it. Alright, nice. Very nice. So a total of 16 damage. Hell yeah. So you
Oh, wait,
surround
the
this
stare.
guy.
Your channel.
What's that?
The angry stare, Patrick, your angry stare.
Oh, yeah, Patrick.
Sorry, I disconnected and I just came back.
Let's see your angry stare.
Angry stare, damage him.
No.
5 damage.
So 21.
Not bad.
But not enough.
He's getting wounded. Okay. Philia, it's your turn.
So first off, Philia's just gonna give herself a little tap again for Psychosomatic Surge, and she's gonna use her action to fly up and disengage.
Okay, so you disengage.
Wait,
and
wait,
fly
wait.
up.
You need to make a will save first.
You do need to make a will save, too.
Because right now you think everyone's a demon.
That is
Yeah.
true.
And she's also someone that's about to die to demons, so she would also run away.
No, I mean, like, you gotta...
Oh, yeah. You're still crazed. And you have this kind of primordial urge to fight and kill. What are you gonna do? You failed. Did you get 2 natural ones in a row? By the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, you failed pretty miserably. You got this kind of rage as you're confused and wanting to murder. What are you gonna do?
I don't like this. So... Philia's gonna fly up after tapping herself. And let's see if she survives that first.
Okay. Let me make a couple things here. You take 10 slashing damage from the dude. But you're still conscious?
Psychosomatic Surge, give me a second. Where's the thingy?
So you
Yep,
got
still
3
technically
temporary
conscious.
hits. And then Gustav
6.
just crit you for 20 slashing damage.
Dear good.
Fuck. Well,
Goodbye,
Philia's
Philia.
down.
Wow. Man, I'm a great Gustav. I should play Gustav.
Gustav,
I got
really?
3 crits tonight, baby.
It's so scary. When you're playing Gustav, he's scary.
Philia's down.
Yeah.
When-
It was a huge fucking blow from Gustav. Like, I think he just cleaved like through your wings into you, and you've just fallen limp to the ground. I mean, you're almost completely dead, I think.
Dear
Yeah.
God. Meanwhile, though, all of this death must really be fueling Philia's ring, though.
That's true. Maybe. So that's Philia's turn. City guards are just mowing down people still, cutting them down in the chaos.
Cinder, pop a little heal this.
Gustav's gonna use his hatred to try and resist. Oh, he actually does it. He comes back to consciousness after he just... Like, he doesn't really know what's happening is the problem. He just comes back and sees Philia just almost, like, cleaved in half. And just
Patrick
fucking
entered channel.
screams. What's his movement speed? Okay, he is 30 movement speed. I think after he does that, he's like just gonna run full sprint into this thing and fucking smash his greatsword into that pillar where Robin is and just cleave it, and she kind of falls down off the pyre, still alive. And that's how Gustav's going to end his turn, just trying to save Robin. Yeah. The guard turns around to you now, Teak. Actually, he also gets an attack of opportunity on Gustav, which he fucking succeeds. Gustav takes a hefty hit as he sprints away, but the man is still alive. And yeah, now he turns to you, T. Misses both attacks. You got your claws up and you're ready, and you're kind of bobbing and weaving as he swings his sword, but doesn't manage to hit you.
That'll be the last mistake he ever makes.
The bishop is moving farther away. I think this other guard is mostly just trying to defend him. So I think he's gonna back off a couple steps and just facing towards you guys, and is kind of preparing himself for any sort of attack that may come. Eric, roll me another 1d20.
Wish me luck.
Yes!
You're 2 in the positive. Cinder. Willpower save.
No!
You're still
Cinder.
praised, Cinder. And there's pretty much, the closest thing to you is these civilians over there, like, getting attacked by guards and stuff, too.
Okay.
Hey.
Because... Now, this is a question. Because when I ran...
Because you've seen...
I've seen Eric. Like, can I take, like, a mental picture of, like, where people were? Would I remember, like, Eric is in front of me and, like, Teak is behind me and Philia?
No, you don't have that kind of critical thinking skills on the effect of this thing. It's just... It's pretty much just, like, fucks with your brain, so you just see these things, and it's kind of like when Gustav goes into his, like, blood rage, essentially. Like, you kind of just lose a lot of your comprehensive skills. You forget you were ever even, like, sane again, pretty much.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna take a step down here and swing.
Now's the time for you to finally crit on a civilian.
Going straight for the neck. It's coming clean off.
Yeah, you're a sicko. You just murdered the civilian right in front of you. You just cut him down. Just fucking lop their head off with your elven greatsword. That's your turn, right?
Yep.
Nice. Teak?
Yeah, don't stabby stab with your claws. Let's see how this goes.
You gotta roll me that will save first.
Oh shit, you right.
Nice, yeah.
She's so sane she can make a medicine check?
She is sane enough. If she wanted to, she could try, but I think she's really focused on trying to kill this new Dawn guy.
We'll see.
Feels bad, man.
That is a miss, unfortunately. That's a hit, though. Okay. Yeah, you are slashing at this new Dawn member, who I guess should now technically be facing towards you, but is currently not. And
That has to kill.
some hefty damage. You can see like their armor's all charred from the lightning and everything, but they're still up and alive.
Fucking fuck. I swear to God, this fucker. Okay. That's fine. That's all I do.
All right. Philia, 1d20, please. All right, Philia's 1 in the negative. This is where it finally happens again. The guards are tearing through. Cinder, you just killed the person next to the guard. I think they move in. They're gonna try and go after you. Nope, they can't hit you for shit, so they just swing at you wildly but miss. Gustav has reclaimed his sanity for but a brief moment, and he no longer retains
He's gonna stab Robin. Oh my god,
His-
and then he's gonna
his-
kill himself.
His sanity.
Oh yeah, Robin. Poor Robin.
Luckily for him, Robin has landed on this side, so she's not actually in direct line of sight to him. And he's pretty much just a mad dog. So, I mean, sadly, it's looking like Teak is just the closest one. It's gonna sprint up to you, Teak. But misses. Swings his greatsword, comes from the side. You see this shadow kind of appear to your side as this runs full speed with the sword and swings it down, but you kind of step to the side and dodge it. This expert's still up in your grill too, though. And they crit, but they did not confirm the crit.
What do they get?
What's that?
Okay.
They
No.
crit you, but they didn't confirm the crit. So you take 7 points of slashing damage from this guard.
Okay. Oh, and just so you know, I do have a 23 AC now. Just so I figured it.
Oh, nice. So yeah, the other guards gonna kind of stand there while the bishop moves out. Eric, 1d20, baby.
Okay, wish me luck. Oh boy.
What are you afraid of?
I'm alive!
Shit!
Can I wake up with 1 hit point?
Yeah, sure. We'll play the 5e rules. You can get back up 1 hit point,
Yay!
but that does end your turn.
Oh, damn it.
Medicine check.
That's the goal.
Cinder, make me another willpower save.
Come on, Will.
All right, yeah, you're back. You're back, Cinder. You've kind of snapped back into it, and like pretty much you just don't remember really what's happened for like the last few seconds, but you kind of pick up right where you left off. Like you've moved a few feet, and you're like, "How the fuck did I get here?" But you're back, and you see a guard's kind of trying to attack you.
My gosh.
Yeah, it's chaos.
Okay. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back. This way.
Okay.
And I want to kneel down and touch Eric and cast Cure Light Wounds.
All right. So what happens? What's it all look like? So Eric gets what, 4 HP back?
4 by the look of it.
All right. So he gets 4 HP back. How does it look when you use your Cure Light Wounds?
So like one of the cards like comes out of my sleeve as I go to touch Eric, and it like merges into my palm, and then just like a little bit of light comes through the end.
Nice. So yeah, Eric, you get 4 hit points back. That's your turn, Cinder.
Yep.
Teak. Let's see that
All
will
right.
say.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Where you get brutally murdered by this dude and ooh,
No.
Teak. The blood rage is taking you over. Who are you gonna
Yeah.
attack? Are you gonna continue attacking this guy or do stuff?
Well, she's facing the guy, right?
Yeah,
So it's that guy.
do it. Alright, yeah, your second attack hits, slashes into this guy. The armor is like in pieces at this point, pretty much just charred up, but they're still standing. That's your turn.
That it?
Philia, let's see that natural 1.
Don't say that.
Alright, 1 in the positive, Philia. I think this guard now he's seeing you, Cinder. He's gonna move up and try and take another swing. Nope, couldn't hit if their life depended on it. So that's the city guards. The other ones are just murdering people. Gustav, let's see this will save, man. Hell yeah. So that means we're doing a full attack on Teak. That's a hit. Oh wait, no, it's not. You have 23?
No, it's not. It's 23 now, yeah, because I took into account my armor finally.
So explain to me how it's 23. I just want to make sure. Because it seems really
Okay,
high.
so my AC, when I take, because I really have really high dexterity, right?
Yes.
And so my minor air form, it goes up to 20, and my studded leather gives me an AC of 3. Plus.
So if you're adding in natural armor, I gotta look at this. It doesn't stack with, it's either your natural armor or your...
my natural armor was not even taken into consider, because I hadn't even added my defensive instinct, which is my feet, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so you have 18 dex, right?
Yeah. Well, so 18. So what happens is I looked at my armor, right? And so it says when I have this armor, the highest plus dexterity I can have is 5. So then I changed it because with my dexterity, with my minor air form, it should... Whoops, I just made it a bunch of... But I changed it because the highest modifier I can have with this armor on is 5. So I maxed that out so it can no longer be plus 2 because my dex was 19, but it doesn't change the fact. Like, so for example, the temp is where I put my armor. So if I took that back down to 0, that's what it is with just my minor air form. Whoa.
So you have 4 from dex, 3 from studded leather armor, and 2 from minor air form.
Yes, and the minor air form I made sure because it's capping out because it's not supposed to be plus 2 anymore. But either way, it didn't change.
That would be 19 then. How are you getting 23? Because studded leather's plus 3 AC.
Yes, and with that on my temp,
you have plus 4 from
your dex bonus.
From your dex bonus.
Yes, and then I have plus from.
What's the temp? What's the temp thing you're talking about?
Oh well, I don't know if so. When I equipped my studded leather armor, I didn't take that into account on my AC initially, and so it's just been sitting. When you put it in your AC items, does it automatically affect it?
I don't know I don't know how the sheet calculates it, but you should have 3 AC from your studded leather, 4 from your thing, which makes 17, and then 2 from your minor air form, which would make your total AC 19.
But like the thing is, I'm what it calculates because when you put armor on, it hadn't been taking that into account because I just changed it to 2 and it doesn't change any of the calculations or anything.
Oh my god, your sheet's going crazy.
Yeah.
Hold on, because it's like your dex is now a bunch of numbers. So you have a feat that gives you 2 AC? Is that what's going on?
I do have a feat that gives me 2 AC. That's it's defensive instinct, but that doesn't count when I don't have armor on. So I have that.
Okay, so 1 unarmored, so that doesn't count.
No, that doesn't count.
Don't. So yeah, it should be 19. I don't know where the 23 is coming from.
Yeah, because 3. I added the 3 temp.
What are you adding 3 temp from? Is what I'm trying to
from the
understand.
armor from the studded leather because it.
But I think you have it equipped.
You don't need to add that.
You don't need to add the temp.
Okay, yeah, then it would still be. Hold up, let me see.
So.
Yep.
So you remove the temp.
Yeah, it's 20. So it's 20. So it still hits. So it was still 20 this whole time.
Okay, I'm still trying to understand how it's 20, but I'll look into it. We'll say it's 20.
Yeah, go ahead, because that's what it's doing.
But take the temp off, and then leave the armor on. I'm not sure exactly what is doing. Oh, now it says 17. That's weird. What's missing now?
I don't know, but it's been 20.
Your minor air form, probably. Okay, so it should be 19.
Okay, that's fine.
From what I can calculate, I think your minor air form's not on right now.
Oh,
Yeah, so you can add
on your
that,
character sheet.
You can add that on your main page next to AC temp. You just put +2 when you have minor air form or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I would use the temp for. Whoa, it just went down again. What are you doing here? You just changed your dex score.
okay. We're good. This is good.
What just
This
happened?
is what it should be, I think.
Okay, so your deck. So, are you getting bonus dex from when you go into air form or something?
Yeah.
Okay. How much bonus dex do you get from air form?
2, and then it later goes up to 4.
So it becomes 19, your dex, while you're in air form.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 19. Yes, 19 while in air form. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yes, that makes much more sense.
Okay, this
Okay,
makes
cool.
this makes sense too. We're good. So then it hits, and then
Yeah, it's not a ton. You take 6 slashing.
yeah,
damage from
I'm
Gustav's
dead.
sword.
I'm
Oh.
unconscious.
Okay, great.
So there we go.
Alright.
There we go. Thanks for letting me figure out. That was okay.
No, yeah, it's cool. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no,
the
because it
character
is
sheets-
kind of OP.
The character sheet's confusing when it comes to the
Yeah.
AC stuff. Alright, cool. So we got that
We're
figured
good.
out. You are sadly unconscious from
It's
Gustav's
fine.
attack.
It's not a battle if Teak doesn't go unconscious. Come on.
That's true.
Every encounter.
Which means the expert's gonna turn to fucking Gustav now during his turn. Yeah. He fucks Gustav's day up. Gustav is currently technically dead, but he's gonna use his undying thing. So he slashes Gustav across the chest twice, even. And the other guard is just kind of moving back with the bishop, and the bishop has pretty much left the area at this point, and the other guards moved back. Eric, you're back up, and you can see Teak and Philia are down and unconscious
roll
on
that
the ground.
I will do the willpower. Oh shit, that guy's gonna kill her. I don't have any more bombs.
Gosh, if only you had healing bombs. Okay, so
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you're-
run here.
You're still up. You run over.
I'm gonna do heal on Philia first.
You're gonna use one of your extracts to heal her, or medicine?
I'm just gonna use the medicine check.
Oh wow, what a
I didn't
wimp
make
ass!
I didn't make any extracts, remember?
Wow, what a piece of shit! All right, God,
We didn't okay.
why even have you in the group? That's not enough. Sadly,
Is there anything else I can do right now to help?
you
this?
could have had the fucking extracts and just healed Philia, but you were too good for it, I guess.
It's because I didn't expect us to be in a fight.
Okay, well,
Patrick
that's why
entered
you
channel.
make extracts every day.
Oh, damn, I heal 11?
Expect the unexpected. No, you don't
No,
get
that
anything
was a
back,
fail.
sadly. She failed her save to help you with her heal check.
Patrick came back to hope, and then it was immediately crushed. Came back and I was like, no.
Cinder, it's your turn again.
It's all going to shit, huh?
It's all going to shit. Eric is trying to help Philia. Teak just went down.
Use your trading cards.
You need to make a will save. Oh, actually, technically, I think that was the last round. So no more will saves.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, no more will saves. It finally dissipated. It's your turn.
Okay. So with that, I want to move. I guess. I'll say to the guard. I'll say in front of me. What are you doing? What are you fighting me for?
And you see, he kind of grabs his head. He's like, "Oh, what in the bloody hell happened?
And then I'll like
Where
point.
am I?"
I'll point over to like Teak and Philia, and I'll say like, everyone's gone mad. Control that person with the new dawn. He's killing everyone.
Make me a what kind of check are we talking about here? I mean, I guess it would just be
Bluff?
a bluff check. Yeah, I don't know if there was something more
Diplomacy?
more evil than bluff.
Oh
but
my
yeah.
god! What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like the guy's disoriented, doesn't really know what's happening. Is just, oh Jesus! Looks like he's turned towards him, but he can't do anything. It's not his turn.
All right, cool. And then Cinder's gonna take a quick look around. Is there anybody else in the fires?
There's another person over on this fire. Oh wait, no, there's one here too.
Both, yeah, because we had to retcon
Eric,
that.
Yeah, Eric never actually did. So there's still two people on the fires.
Okay, great. I'm gonna climb up to this fire, and I'm guessing I can't really do anything, 'cause that's my action.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so I'll just move there and stop.
Okay.
It's time.
T.
It's time for me to roll this d20.
Oh, you don't have to do willpower saves. Oh wait, you're unconscious. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
We
What?
literally spent 20 minutes figuring out the fact that I was
know.
indeed unconscious.
All right, you're one in the positive. That's good.
Hell
Philia,
yeah.
roll that natural one, baby.
Come on, give me up.
Okay.
How many
Two
in
in the
you're
clear.
two in the positive?
Two
in
good,
the
one
positive.
negative.
All right, so yeah, it's the guard's turn at this point, and he's looking around. He sees you, Cinder. He's like, "Oi, you ain't supposed to be touching them peoples. The rest of these, put down your weapons." And he's pretty much like just gonna step forward and be like, "This is a city matter at this point. Everyone throw down your weapons or you'll be under arrest. I want everyone out of here." And that's his turn. I think Gustav's still kind of enraged at this point, but I don't know. This is a hard one because I don't know how stupid Gustav actually is. You know what?
Have him make an intelligence check.
I'll leave it up to the arm, as it should be. Yep, and the arm is mightier than the Gustav as per usual.
The arm wants blood.
And unfortunately for Gustav, oh wait, no, he can only do one thing at a time, so it would just be sword attack. So anyways, he like musters his strength and almost just drops his greatsword on top of this New Dawn guy at this moment with his arm, and kind of and misses, unfortunately. The Dudon guy kind of steps to the side. And you see, at this point, he kind of, gathers himself a bit and takes a 5-foot step back. And he says, "In the name of Dawn, don't you touch that pyre." And he's just gonna kind of stand there and wait. Eric?
I think Eric's gonna yell, "You stupid church person, help me heal these people!" And then he's gonna try and do a heal check on Ophelia again. Where is my character sheet? Heal check, please.
Alright, yeah, you stabilize Philia.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna
Good job.
She's not conscious, but she's stabilized.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move next to Teeks so I can heal her next.
Okay. Cinder. They're telling you to stop. What are you gonna do?
Patrick entered channel.
Cinder's gonna be like a cat that pushes the glass off the table, just stares at them while he does it.
Wait, what happened to Eric's heal check?
You're stabilized.
Oh, you're stabilized.
Oh, thank God.
You're not conscious, but you're stabilized.
Okay. Things weren't loading, so I was just like, what happened?
Oh,
Roll the crit
okay.
as well.
You're
So
amazing. Love you, Eric.
Cinder's gonna look to the New Dawn guy and be like, "Oh, so it's okay for you to slaughter all these people here?" But now, this person here, you've got a sudden sense of where you are, what you're doing. Do you realize what you've done? You killed half the people in the front row.
Okay. I think the guard kind of just looks back and forth, a little bit confused as to what the hell's going on here. And I mean, probably at this point, we could probably end the combat turns, but I'll keep them just for Teek's sake. Teek, can you roll me a 1d20? Alright, you're 2 in the positive.
God, I just love how Cinder talks. You have such great one-liners. You killed half the people in the front row.
If we're not doing any more combat, can I try do a heal check on Ophelia?
Make me another heal check on Teek. Alright,
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's a stable bitch.
that's one stable
That's
ass
one
Teek.
of us.
Hey.
Alright. So we'll say that we end the combat encounter there for now, unless anything happens with Cinder's little one-liner. Since we've been in this battle for 3 hours straight, pretty much, we'll take a little break and then finish up the session.
The carnage. Oh, the red
Are we taking a
X's.
break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a little break. Reconvene in 5 or 10.
Holy shit.
Be right back, guys.
I feel bad, by the way, for the whole AC thing. That took up so much time. I'm sorry.
You're fine. We've had discussions about stuff before. Good to get
Yeah.
it all sorted out. Okay, I'll be right back.
Satan really out here? Save
Much
him
more
alive?
normal.
Am I disconnected again?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. Every single time I stop hearing voices, I'm just like, crap, my internet.
And there you go. I didn't hear you. I don't hear you. Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
I love AT&T.
Cinder is priceless. What's the other line he said the last session I was in? I was laughing so much. I don't know what. He was like trying to intimidate him. He was like, "You stop running, I'll stop slashing."
Yeah.
Cinder has a simple mind.
He's great. He has a way with hell. His bluff worked. His intimidate worked. They worked.
His speaking is so colloquial. Everybody's just like, I don't think he has a capability of lying.
They're effective, yeah.
It's kind of like when a dog growls at you. You're not just like, is this dog trying to bluff me right now? It's just like, nah, shit, this person.
I love that. Have you thought about being a lawyer, Cinder? You killed half the people. Oh, so compelling.
Demand a trial.
Yeah.
I am innocent. If he wasn't doing the running, I would have been doing the slashing. It's basic science.
Studies show the more you run, the more likely you are to get slashed. It's a statistic certainty. That's not... Man. When Abel plays Gustav, it's like Gustav's this big teddy bear with like a really scary arm.
Yeah.
When music plays Gustav, he's a
When
very
music
scary
plays Gustav, he kills like 10 civilians
Yeah.
and kills Teak.
And Philia.
Becomes what Gustav should be. A scary person with a scary arm.
So I'm excited. I can't wait for the suspense. You gonna take that person off the pyre or nah?
I don't know yet.
Oh no.
I think it's dependent on what the guard does.
Right. I mean, it's pretty incriminating. We were the group, like Gustav was the one who everyone remembers almost unsheathing his great sword, then there were explosions, and then everyone's dead.
Yeah.
And then we have Eric who ran after the Archbishop and threw bombs. What a sight that must be, this like really scrawny pretty boy just running up, throwing bombs everywhere.
Goddamn terrorist, that's what that is.
I'm upset Teak couldn't get one kill. Her one almost kill Gustav stole from her.
I'm angry that Philia has a +9 to will saves and gets 2 nat 1s in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sad times.
Yeah, pretty
boy
sad
hours.
times.
Someone play their Sad Boy soundtrack.
Hey, another encounter and we're all alive. Mostly.
Somehow.
You know how we burned like 4 people because 2 got away? 4 people in that theater. And how we almost got into trouble. Well, we're in a much bigger pickle now.
He
Where
wanted
the,
to trap the New Dawn inside Entangled with the Fire Pyre inside the Entangled, but a part of me was also like, what if they're innocent? What if they just got attacked? And I don't want to do that to them. And now I'm just like, damn.
I mean, they might. We could see the rise of 2 factions that neither one are really better than the other. Like the New Dawn's shady and this one's shady.
I know, But I should have done it. But then, like, a part of me was just like, what? What if they connect the church, not the church, the theater fire to Philia and connect this to Philia?
So wait, the middle pyre, the one that has already been released by Gustav, who the person's like on this other side now. That's Robin?
It's a different Robin.
Hello.
Yeah. Not Robin, it's Robin.
Robin.
Girl, right? That's what I picked up.
Yeah, it's a different.
It's the... Well, it's the Robin that Gustav and Cinder met on their first session together.
Oh, on their tutorial level. The one where you saved Gustav and then Gustav has a hero complex.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one. Hey, that's good. That means there's another person to back up the story.
I mean, that person was on the pyre, so I doubt they'll take their word. But hey,
She's a pretty cool chick.
all these civilians, Jesus Christ. I wonder how many are dead, because Visick just stopped putting X's through them at one point. Anyway, Eric,
Yes.
quickly becoming one of the MVPs. You stayed alive quite long this time.
No, I went down. The only reason I stayed up is because of the somatic surge.
Right, but still,
you
all stayed up.
You
longer.
stabilized us. Like,
Yeah, MVP.
a part of me was like, Visick, stop saying that one because I know it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna die.
Oh yeah.
It was nice of Visick to let us do that Roll20 thing, the D&D 5e thing.
I'm pretty disappointed
Shit.
that there were no.
You wasted a nat 20, Tico.
Well, I just wanted to see what my next roll would have been, and I would have gotten up.
Pretty disappointed that there were no natural ones here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There were 2 natural ones.
Oh, I meant when people were dying.
My initiative was a natural
Actually,
one.
there were multiple natural ones. Yeah. Who else had 2 natural ones in a row? It was
Me.
Yeah.
For my initiative both times.
Yeah.
Also, we kept on getting nat 1s for damage.
Yeah.
You
I kept
cheated,
giving
man.
people like paper cuts.
And then Gustav's over here, not even here this week, and he's just like, fucking shit up.
Sadly, on the civilians and not so much on the enemy.
And sometimes on the allies.
And sometimes critting
And
Philia
sometimes-
for 20 damage.
Sometimes he took down both Philia and Teak. He hurt us
I
both.
know.
He
When we
stabbed
get up-
me as well.
When we get up, Teak's gonna have some serious trust issues.
He took like 13 of my health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're back, and we're in a standoff between Cinder, and the New Dawn, and the Guard.
How long is this gonna keep on going for? Wait, sorry. Quick question.
Until 7 our time.
Yeah.
So
until-
50 more minutes.
Okay.
Why? You scared?
No, I'm all good. I just had to confirm things for dinner.
I see.
What's the guard saying?
At this point, the Guard has been looking back and forth after Cinder gave his big speech,
Cinder,
and the New Dawn is.
Don't forget, Cinder
Yes?
also did a pretty good bluff check, saying that
No,
the New Dawn guy.
I remember.
Okay.
And the. Yes.
Oh, I was
Air?
gonna say. I'll let you finish first.
the New Dawn just kind of looks around and sees all of the chaos and destruction, and he turns back to you, Cinder, and he says, I only killed who I needed to defend the Archbishop. Most of them were my own men. Did I kill a few people? Yes, but that is my job. To defend the Archbishop, and I have succeeded. Now you will come down off that pyre, or I will force you down from that pyre.
Eric's gonna stand back up and say, there are people dying everywhere and your biggest concern is adding more to that list. How does your church help anyone? Go back to your Archbishop.
Whether you like the church or not, young man, this is a New Dawn affair. And if you stand against us now, you'll be branded traitors. And you'll find yourselves on those pyres next.
Killing innocents? Is that what you do?
We cleanse the filth, like
And what is
you.
the filth?
As I said, like yourself. Now come down off that pyre, half-orc.
I'm just trying to wonder here. The whole point of this thing is to put on a display for the public. Whatever you're doing. Don't you want to do that? Wouldn't you rather take him down now and build these pyres up another day? When everyone's here, paying attention, not scrambling a bunch of bowels and filth. Look at the people there. They're all fucking dead. People crying, women, children, everyone around here. You think anybody gives a fuck about if these people burn here or not today?
Make me a diplomacy check.
Diplomacy.
Hell yeah.
And that's exactly what we will do. But it is not your place to release anyone from the pyres.
Step down.
Now, gather your friends and be on your way. And as he's saying that, you see Gustav kind of like wobbling back and forth. And he just falls to the ground unconscious.
You know, in the crowd of people, do any of them look like injured but alive?
I think at this point, like, there might be a few, but most people are just run. Like, the crowd's probably not as big as it looks right there. I'm just not going to move all these people, but there are even more dead bodies than what I have marked. It's just like mounds of dead people around here, trying to there's people trying to escape. There might be a few people alive just like trying to crawl their way out that are like,
yeah, I'll go try and
missing
heal those
limbs
people.
or something.
I think I'm just gonna go and try and heal those people because we have to wait here for the wyvern spears anyway.
Yeah, so you make your way in trying to help people, and yeah, you can see like pretty much amidst most of the bodies, the only people still standing are like some of the guards. Some of the guards are dead. The New Dawn bodyguards are still up and at 'em, and like some of the people, you know, they're just surrounded by like dead bodies.
Yeah, I think Eric might just like walk around and be like, is anyone in need of help? Or like, if he sees anyone like struggling or crawling or any movement, he's just gonna go and try and help them out.
Yeah, make me a general healing check, and we'll see. Kind of go around helping people since you don't have anything alchemical left.
Yeah. Fuck.
Not too great, but like there's a couple people you kind of managed to help out and like stop from bleeding to death, but then there's other people that are just like missing limbs and they're just like bleeding out, unconscious, and still some people like screaming, and you can see like the charred corpses from your bombs and everything. Not that you necessarily remember it all, but you don't know what else it could be. It's pretty bad. What are the rest of you doing with this New Dawn guy up here?
I mean, are we most of us freaking unconscious?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I guess it's really just Cinder.
Oh.
Sorry.
Cinder's just... Oh, is Teak unconscious as well?
Oh yeah, we all unconscious.
Yeah, they were stabilized, but they're not back up yet.
Oh, so Gustav, Teak, and Philia are all unconscious at the moment.
Yeah, Gustav just fell over unconscious.
Okay. I'll go back to Gustav.
Actually, I should make rolls for Gustav.
I go to Gustav and see if I can help him.
I'll go and stabilize him.
If not, I'll call out to Eric.
Yeah,
I
Eric will
think
come back.
Combat's over. It's pretty much a matter of time. So I think you guys get him stabilized and stuff, but he's in rough shape as always. And you kind of overhear as the New Dawn turns to the guard and looks to him and he just says, "Round up any people you find that are still alive. Escort them out. Make sure nothing happens to the prisoners." And he pulls out his own horn and blows it. And, you know, there's all sorts of people kind of rushing in now. Guards, other New Dawn members, and people are like coming in. You guys don't see Robin anywhere, but looks like the New Dawn takes in the two other prisoners they had on the pyres. They start rounding up anyone who's left alive. They take in their own guards who had like murdered a bunch of people, and like have them in chains, and like, you know, they're taking them away. And probably the last thing you hear is like the New Dawn saying to the guard, I mean, you overhear him, he's just like, "Lock down the city. I don't want anyone going in or out. We need to find out who's done this." But I mean, other than that, you guys kind of just are waiting around, round yourselves up. Eric's helping people. As Cinder, Eric, at this point, it's pretty much up to you guys. What are you gonna do?
I mean, we have to
Trying
wait
to
for
wait
his
here
weapons
for the wyvern spears.
I mean, I think we're just gonna round up our crew and follow directions as to what is actually going on here. Like, whatever the guards are trying
I
to
think
do.
Eric might just like look at Cinder and hope that Cinder realizes that he wants to do like the mind spell. Like, he's just gonna stare at him. Like, he's just gonna stare at him and then squint his eyes and then like blink like several times. And he's gonna be like, ahem.
What the hell are you looking at? You heard the guard. You gotta get out of here.
That's right. You know, one of the guards comes over. "I'm afraid you may be meeting people here, but I have to escort you out. It's too dangerous here. We don't know what else could happen."
Can you help us carry one of our friends?
Sure, the guards will
Give
do
us-
what they need to.
He'll pick up
Any-
Philia since she's like the lightest.
Alright. like helps you kind of take Teak away and stuff. And like pretty much at this point, they're just kind of like there's this kind of like mass exodus of wounded people being taken to any sort of clinics around town. There's all sorts of people showing up,
Gonna look
locking
out
the
for those
area
wyvern
down.
spears, bro.
But yeah, I mean, I think this guard takes you guys, and you're also being escorted to the nearest clinic. This is a very in-depth conversation happening here.
Yeah, so we head to the nearest clinic, I guess, and once
Yeah, I
again,
mean, you guys
wait for our friends to wake up.
You guys
I
are kind
think
of
Eric's-
escorted there and spend some time. What's Eric doing?
Eric's gonna look over at Cinder and be like, Cinder, a word.
Hey, what's wrong?
He's gonna like whistle. He's gonna look around and see if anyone's like listening and be like, where the fuck are the wyvern spears?
I'm not too sure. What happened to that big brute of a man that was with us?
Exactly.
I didn't
We
see
get
him
told
the
to meet
entire
them
time.
somewhere during a public execution, yet they're not there at all. But we were rushed. That guy rushed us so that we should have been there first thing in the morning. We were late. They weren't there.
Oh, what do you mean? Maybe they already left?
They wouldn't have left without us.
I don't think it really makes much sense for the wyvern spears to be part of this. They're trying to find Susanna, remember? They need to get out of the city. If the city's in lockdown now, then how the fuck are they gonna get her?
They're lords. They can find ways, but something just doesn't sit right with me about this.
Oh, of course. Nothing sits right about it. But I don't think we should be pointing fingers anytime soon. Need to find out a little bit
I'm not-
more information.
I'm not pointing fingers, I'm just, you know, making some mental notes.
It's a good note to keep track of. I'm not too sure what's going on here.
Do you think we should head over to the estate while these guys are, well, you know, waking up?
Might not be like a bad idea. See if we can track down Lord.
I'd leave a note, but I
Wyvern
don't think any of
spear.
them can read.
We can leave a note and then one of the doctors or something, medics can
Oh,
read it to him.
alright. He'll, like, go back and find the doctor.
All right, so yeah, you know, like the place is super busy right now, and there's nowhere near enough, like doctors to people ratio. But you find the nearest one. You hand them a note.
If any of them wake up, can you just tell them that their friends are, well, here, and you'll give the note.
Yeah, she looks it over and, for a second, and is the note like readable or is it?
Yeah, it's just
Oh.
gonna be like, we're heading to the Wyvern Spears, dash, freaking Eric and Cinder.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. So I mean,
Make
they don't read the note, but they look over and they're like,
Which friends are yours?
He'll point to the three that are unconscious. The
Oh,
weird-looking ones.
alright. If any of them wake up, I'll let them know.
Thank you so much.
Make sure you read it to them, because they're not very good at reading, especially this big brute of a man here.
Cinder, I didn't know you could read.
This woman just has kind of like a confused look on her face.
Trying to save people here. If you don't
Sorry,
mind.
thank you. Eric will nod and leave.
Apologies. You're doing a fantastic job. Please keep it up. And I give her 2. Is it a she?
It's a she.
Yeah.
I give her 2 gold pieces.
Yeah, how kind of you.
Very kind indeed.
She smiles and looks at you and she's like,
I'll make sure they get it.
Let's go. And then he'll jog off as fast as someone who's been unconscious and waking up, blah blah blah, can go.
To the Wyvern Spears.
okay. So you two leave the others in the clinic and make your way to the Wyvern Spear Estate. And you can see now more than ever there's a very large number of guards outside of the Wyvern Spear Estate, relative to what you've seen before, including some of the own personal guard of the Wyvern Spears.
Do we see the guard that was escorting us?
Most of them are in armor, so
Oh,
it's
they're all in the same armor, right?
hard to tell who's who.
Eric will walk up to the gate.
Alright, so you walk up, you approach them, and they put their halberds out and stop you.
We have business with Lord Wyvernspit.
Patrick entered channel.
Is he home?
He is. I recognize these.
We're
They're the
supposed
ones he had put away, eh?
Oi, we're supposed to meet him at the town square, but I guess a lot of shit happened down there. We're just checking to make sure everything's okay.
Well, as soon as the explosion started going off, Lord Wyvernsphere was taken back to the estate immediately, put into lockdown.
Oh, that's very good then. I'm pleased they got out alright.
I don't know if I'd say alright, but they got out.
We were wondering if you could tell us what we're supposed to do next. I'm sure he's got some instructions for us.
Well, I think you should talk to the man himself.
Can we come in?
They uncross their halberds and give you access to the estate.
He'll look at Cinder before walking through.
I just look back to Eric. After you?
Oh, gee, thanks. Yeah, he'll walk through.
Alright. And once again, you're met with this large door with these dragon knockers on them.
He'll knock.
And eventually the butler comes to the door and opens it up and waves you guys in.
He'll follow.
And, as the door kind of opens and the butler waves you to, and you kind of hear from the other room, you just hear a big pound noise as a and high voice oh my goodness, you guys are ridiculous. But yeah, from the other room, you just hear this kind of booming voice. What exactly do these New Dawn think they're doing? This is ridiculous. And you can hear he's just kind of like yelling to himself in the other room. And eventually, as you guys approach,
All bloodied up, trying not to get the furniture dirty.
yeah, he's in the dining room again, and it looks like he's addressing one of his staff members. He's just kind of venting to them. But once he sees that you guys are there, he kind of stands up straight and like brushes himself and straightens out his clothes, and he's just like, my apologies.
Sir Ewain? I hope we're not
It's
interrupting
good
anything.
to see you. Don't. You're not interrupting anything. I was just venting my frustrations with the New Dawn.
I hate them.
I take it you were there then? It's good to see you made it out alright.
Nearby, one of my guards found their way back here. They said they lost you in the crowd. You ran ahead. Then explosions went off. What happened?
I'm
So much.
not too sure exactly. Explosions went off and then there was just moments of what I remember is just darkness. Seeing like demons and just demons like clawing at each other. Occasionally I like came to and the demons I guess turned back into people and then back into demons. It was just a nightmare. I don't know what the hell was going on, but it must have been something to do with like some green gas from the explosions.
Demons, you say?
Right. Well, at least that's what I saw, but
Eric will nod.
would I have pieced together that this was like part of the green gas thing, or what's the deal?
I mean, I think in your sane state, yeah, you'd realize that you were under the effects of some sort of
Right.
thing.
I think Eric's gonna just like, it's gonna hit him that he like killed all these people.
And there was like, we saw like people killing each other for split moments, and then again, they all turned to demons again.
Oh my god.
Well,
The thing was, even after I knew that the people, or the demons were people, it's like I couldn't stop attacking, even though I knew. Like it compelled me to, there was something that compelled me to just attack. It must have been the same for everyone, because it was a bloodbath there. Even those, the New Dawn, guards, everyone, all piling on.
how many people died?
Countless.
My God.
Eric's gonna just like face palm. Like, just put his face in his hands, like, fuck.
The New Dawn are trying to lock down the city. We have to make our way out before it is too late.
Well, hell, we're gonna get out there. When? How are we gonna leave?
There has to be an underground
No
way.
New Dawn scum will stop Lord Wyvern Spear. I have a mission. Where are your friends?
They're in the hospital. Or the clinic.
We must go at once.
Okay. I mean, do you have something, maybe a cart or something we can maybe put them in? I don't know about you, but I can't carry Gustav, Eric.
I can barely carry Felia. Can you carry Teak?
Maybe I could try.
No. Do not worry. I will make sure that we are taken care of. We shall take mounts from the stable. In the carriage.
Oh, that sounds good. So I guess we're doing that now then? I mean, where are we going to meet you? Are you going to come with us, or...?
I don't think we have any choice but to go now. We may not be fully prepared, but the longer we wait, the more trouble it will be. And I can get away with dealing with a few New Dawn. But eventually, even one such as myself can't escape the grasp of the New Dawn.
If you're found leaving the city right after attack, they might think you did it. Wouldn't it be best to take your family with you?
It is a touchy situation with the New Dawn. Vyvern spears are Dracmorian royalty. If the New Dawn touches us, it starts another war with the Lothriel people. They are foolish, but not that foolish. They will not they will not touch my family.
Alright.
Well, do you think there might be a bit of a scuffle on the way out then? If so, I don't suppose you've got any healing things around. Eric and I took a little bit of a beating back there.
We had loaded up the cart with goods and supplies. Once we make our way, I'll find things for you.
Burn your dead.
Alright.
But we must gather your friends first.
Eric will just nod and be like, oh, this way, and then he'll start leaving.
Yeah, you see Owain kind of nods and starts to follow you guys through the door. He says, "Quickly, we must go to the stables." And as you guys approach, you can see they have the stables all opened up, and there's already workers getting mounts out, ready to go, horses, and two of them are hooked up to one of the carriages. And they get you guys all set up with your own horses, and there's a few in tow for everyone else on the cart. They're attached to the cart. And following Elaine, you guys kind of make your way out towards the clinic. And I think since Abel's out, we'll just stop there this week and pick up next week when we grab everyone from the clinic.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Oh, snap.
Snap Rizzle.